Wordly Wise 9 Lesson 11. Welcome. This video will help you remember the meanings of wordly wise words through real sentences. Great practice for class and the SAT.
Adversity, misfortune, hardship. Cardinal, most important, chief. Credible, believable, reliable. Credibility, empathize, to show or feel understanding of another's feelings or problems. Empathy, faculty, any of the natural powers of the mind and body, such as sight or hearing. An inborn ability and knack. All the teachers of a school. Harrowing, very distressing or acutely painful. Impair, to damage, weaken or lessen. Impairment, infer, to reach a conclusion through reasoning. Inference, intuition, knowing or sensing something without the use of reason and insight. Intuitive, manifest, plain, to see, evident, to make clear, to reveal. Nuance, a very slight change in feeling or meaning, a gradation. Pernicious, very destructive or harmful. Solace, comfort or relief in sorrow or distress, consolation. Treatise, a methodically and thoroughly written discussion of a topic. Vogue, the popular fashion of the time, wide acceptance or favor.
Now, try to recall the meanings of the highlighted words.
In my favorite novel, the heroine triumphs over adversity.
A cardinal rule for motorcyclists is to always wear a helmet.
Lulu was no longer credible because she had been dishonest so many times.
The online university lost all credibility when news broke of how a child was able to buy a degree with just a few clicks.
People all over the country empathized with those who had been injured in the train crash.
She felt no empathy for the foolish characters in the book.
Despite his 85 years, he still retained all his faculties.
Ms. Gidley's faculty for languages makes her a valuable employee in our office in Poland.
Professor Gomez joined the university faculty in 1993 as a chemistry lecturer.
Some of the war scenes in the movie were so harrowing I almost left the theater.
Fewer than 6 hours of sleep can impair a person's ability to drive.
Her hearing impairment developed during an illness.
Because you never return my phone calls and are always too busy to do anything with me, I infer that you are ending our friendship.
The only inference to be drawn from the principal's speech about budget cutting was that no money would be allocated to a new computer lab.
Following his intuition, Indranil chose the path to the left and soon was rewarded by a glimpse of the pond he had been seeking.
Antonella's intuitive decision to scrap the text of her speech and speak without notes proved to be a wise one.
Poverty is manifest in many countries with large populations and limited resources.
Depression often manifests itself as puzzling fatigue and apathy.
Juliet's violin teacher praised her for bringing out the nuances of the Schubert sonata.
Doctors fully acknowledge the pernicious effects of smoking on health.
Having an energetic puppy to play with gave the children solace after their cocker spaniel died of old age.
Dr. Yi, treatise on poisonous toads, garnered much praise.
Beehive hairdos, while quite in vogue in the 1959s, are rarely seen today.
You can go back to any part of the video to check the meaning of any words, as often as you need.